we're going to do here is put it in the rocket stove real quick. Sort of like a Dakota hole actually, but it's a rocket stove. So here is the pipe. So I've used it before. I built it once over in the other part of the yard, and now I'm moving it over here, and I also did it in the wheelbarrow. So here's the hole. I started it already. It's pretty straightforward, just a dig. And it'll sit right in there, and then hopefully there'll be enough space. Where's my finger? Right there. There'll be enough space in the front so that I can pull off the front of it to scrape the ashes out as it builds up. So the reason why I'm doing it here is because I've got all this wood that I have to get rid of, and it's all small stuff. Plus, what I want to do is boil water to kill all these nasty weeds. Here's the pot there, and because boiling water on weeds kills it, and it costs money to boil water using propane, so I figured I would use this wood laying around. And so we'll go from there. I'm just going to take a couple of videos here as I go, and then hopefully string them all together. Here we go. There's the pipe sitting in the hole, and I got some space in the front so I can pull off the front to get the ash out. So I'll be, whoop, there goes the wind. The wind's knocking it over. So yeah, we'll just go from here. Here's our insulation material, dirt. Dirt works really well. We got a whole pile of dirt over there. You can't see it from here, but and then we're just going to put it around there to build up the hole a little bit, and then we'll put the sleeve on. Well, here we got the dirt filled it around the inner sleeve, and then we're just going to put the outer sleeve on top of it, just like that, and down. Pretty straightforward. Just going to scooch it into the dirt as best we can. It's just sitting there. And here's what it looks like from the inside. There's no dirt in there yet, and then I'll just fill that up. Right here I've got I've taped off or covered the top with, I just got some cardboard and cut it large enough to cover the hole, and I just taped it on with some packing tape. And then this is my dirt funnel. I don't have a spade, I just have a flat edge shovel. I don't know where the other one is. So I'm putting this up here to sort of contain the dirt as I throw it in. And then you can see it just sits right down in there. It's pretty straightforward. So I filled it up. You can see the dirt here. Just all the way up to the top. I squish it down a little bit. And then the next step is to take this off and start a fire. I'll get the timestamps on these videos to show how long it took to do all this. Got some wood in there, and then I'm just going to take some cardboard. I actually peeled the cardboard so it's half as thick. It doesn't have the corrugated pieces in it. It's just the outer surface. So stick that in there. We're doing all this with one hand because we're holding the camera with the other one. And then, see, we have a bit of a wind, so we might have trouble getting it going, but in any case, see, what I might do is just start it out here and then drop it in. Here we go. Woo! There she goes. So we got some flame going there. And then to get it going in the tube, the downspout, sometimes what you got to do is light a little piece and drop it in the tube to get a draft going. Oh no, it already took. It already took. You can see it. You can hear it. Maybe if I'm quiet. Yeah, see that? There we go. And you can see, maybe you can't, but it's smoking right now because it hasn't gotten hot. You can see the fire down there. You can hear it crackling. Once that smoke disappears, pretty much what you'll have coming out is water vapor and CO2. And what we're trying to do is increase our CO2 footprint here, right? There we go. And then, of course, so we need to boil this water. And I have these what do they call these things? These brackets that I use for building. This is a rafter bracket, and this is a corner bracket. You can get them down at the hardware store. It just so happens that these things lay together quite nicely to provide a grill of sorts. Yes, at least I thought it did. So you put that one like that, and that one like that. It's not really level, but that's right. And then this like this, and this like this. Actually, it was better the last time I did this. So you've got a little grill, and we just put that right on top. Makeshift, and there's enough air coming out so that it breathes. It's still smoking, and that way we can boil water and kill our weeds. Okay, so we've got the fire going pretty well, and then you can look down through the top. Hopefully I don't singe my hair. You see the flame coming up the flue, and it's going quite well, and no smoke. So we have a boil. It's not really a rolling boil, but it's showing some bubbles. Probably hot enough to kill weeds. So with the timestamp here, I'll figure out what the total boiling time was for that. I had to keep feeding the fire. It goes out pretty quickly because it's such a small box. But in any case, it's doing